Nimzo-Indian defense, Ragozin, Gligoric system, 7.00DXC48.BXC4CXD49.X4B6. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. White really outplayed black in that one. White took advantage of what black gave them in the opening. That was a well-fought middle game that white got the better of. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. In the Caro-Kann defense, the pawns on d7 and d5 can be quickly pushed to take control of the center and engage the e4 pawn. The d4 square seizes the center and launches an assault on the e5 and c5 squares. The pawn on e4 is under attack from the center, where d5. x5 opens up the center. White can now develop the light squared bishop to d3, where it will attack black's king side. Cx d5 recaptures the pawn on d5 and leaves the c6 square open for the knight to develop. c4 obtains room on the queen side and center and gets ready to advance the knight to c3. Nf6 supports the d5 pawn and controls the e4 square. Nc3 puts more pressure on the d5 square and helps control the e4 square. e6 defends the d5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. Nf3 controls the e5 square, advances the knight toward the center, and defends the d4 pawn. bb4 develops the bishop, pins the knight on c3 to the king and prepares castling. It is good. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. This is an equal trade. Backs off. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. By positioning the bishop on a potent diagonal, this fianchettos the bishop. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. It is the last book move. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. It is ideal. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. It is quite good. This misses a great but hard to find move. This threatens to win a queen. It is an inaccuracy. This threatens to reveal an attack on a bishop. There was only one good move in that position. It is a mistake. This is the only move that works. This took advantage of a mistake and white now has a winning advantage. It is a great move. This gets rid of a pawn that was posing a material threat. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. This reveals an attack on a bishop. It is good. Recaptures. It is quite good. Backs off. It is ideal. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. White really outplayed black in that one. White took advantage of what black gave them in the opening. That was a well-fought middle game that white got the better of.